Happy Monday morning. I know that for some people that is an oxymoron, happy and Monday, because sometimes Mondays can be hard. We hustled all week and then thought the weekend would be peaceful, but somehow the hustle just continued. And we wake up on Monday morning for another week, and it can feel like just an extension of the hustle from before. And we can feel stuck to get out of this place of just feeling like we're spinning. Well, last week I was sharing with you how I've been digging into God's Word, preparing my heart for Easter that's coming up. And so I've been studying Mary and Martha and Lazarus and the resurrection of their brother. So I want to look again at that this morning in John chapter 11. Jesus was making his way toward the sisters, the grieving sisters, but they didn't know that he was making his way toward them. They were grieving. They were brokenhearted. They were weeping for their brother and not understanding why Jesus had allowed this to happen. He said he loved them. Is that what love looked like? Not answering their prayers when they know that he had everything it took to heal their brother. So if we look at John 11, Jesus was coming toward them, and Martha was the first of the sisters to make her move. She had heard that he was coming, and so she went out to meet him, and there she expressed her faith toward him. Even in the middle of her grieving, in verse 27, she had said, "Yes, Lord, I believe that you are the Christ, the Son of God, who is coming into the world." And then Martha knows that she's got to help her sister. Her sister is back home grieving and stuck. And so verse 28 says, "And when she had said this, Martha, she went and called her sister Mary, saying in private, 'The teacher's here, and he's calling for you.'" Martha had reached back out to her sister who needed some help getting unstuck from her place of grieving. And maybe that's where you are this morning. You need someone to reach over and help you to get unstuck. And I've written 4 steps to finding forward that I'd like to share with you this morning. And number 1, find one thing when you feel stuck to be thankful for. There are numerous reasons to make a decision to be thankful, but when you're stuck, you need just one. So think of that today. Is the sun shining where you are? You woke up today, you're breathing. That alone is reason for us to be thankful. Find just one reason to be thankful. Number 2, find one verse to read when you awake and when you go to sleep. This resets our mind in the morning to head in the direction we want to go toward God, making our move toward him. And at night, it tells our mind where to rest in him. One that I have found powerful is John 16:33. "I have told you these things so that in me you may have peace. In this world you will have trouble, but take heart, I have overcome the world." If you love that verse too, on my website under freebies, you can find this verse in a beautiful print that you can print out and frame and keep beside your bed or in your kitchen or wherever you need to keep reminding your heart that the peace that you crave and want, that we need, is found in Jesus. Number 4, find one song to fill your heart with faith. I listen to worship music a lot because worship is so powerful. It turns our thoughts away from focusing on ourselves and on to him. As I was gardening on Saturday, my brain kept wanting to go to worry. But I had my worship music right there digging with me in the dirt. And as I began to sing the songs, my focus turned toward him. And number 4, find one person who's going where you want to go. Is there somebody in your life who has gotten unstuck? If so, begin to partner with that person, asking them to pray for you, asking them to come alongside you. Sometimes getting unstuck takes us to move toward Jesus, just like Martha did. And thankfully, Mary did too. We have to take that first step. And so if you would like help finding your first steps to moving forward, you can head to my site today at lyncowell.com and print out this 4 steps to finding forward. I wrote this prayer for us this morning that I'd like to finish with. Jesus, you are moving toward me. You are already at work to glorify yourself, just as you did with Lazarus' resurrection. Show me, Shepherd, how to move to meet you in order to set into motion the miracle I need. May we be serious about moving towards you in the direction that you are, and not just for the sake of moving. Friends, it is all about him. And as we make our move to take our eyes off ourselves, just like Martha did, even though she was grieving, she took her eyes off of her grief and set them on Jesus. I believe that you are the Son of God. That will be our first and most powerful step to moving forward. Have a great Monday.